all set for a start on the Legends race. They're onto the skis and away, tackling that tough little shore break. Trevor Hendy, our own man, is out there in Team 4, but Nicole, apparently Team 3 with Danny Collins is going to be leading these guys out.
Yeah, Daniel Collins is a multiple Olympic medalist when it comes to kayak paddling, and Trev Hendy just sitting back a little bit. Oh, we've had a spill already, and Trev Hendy definitely sitting back waiting just for those little breaks so he can get a clean start.
That looked like it was Dwayne Tyers just getting stuck up in that little shore break. It's a nasty little break, and Dwayne's having to work fairly hard. You shouldn't laugh at Nicole. As we saw this morning, that little shore he really is pounding in.
And I think we'll see it all day throughout the Iron Man and Iron Women series, that people will really start to be tested by these tricky little conditions. Guy Andrews is leading it out there on the ski, a name very familiar and synonymous with Ironman racing in the 1990s and early zeros, so he's putting in some nice strokes there. And there's Trev doing nicely out there.
Trev, can you hear us out there? Are you doing okay, big fella?
Yeah, mate. Who's that? Trying to get around this can.
What are the conditions out there like, Trevor? Looks a little bit choppy at the moment.
Oh, picking the gap. Whoa!
Oh, you're knocking people off, Trev.
Next to Dan. Got the Olympians either side of me. Whew. Oh, that was hard work.
That is the voice of Trevor Hendy, live from you on the ski, just giving himself a pump up and doing a bit of commentary as we hear him, Nicole. As you can see, those 2-foot runners, it's a good chance for the boys to get in up the beach, and Trev's right in business there.
Yeah, come on, Trev, don't let Daniel Collins beat you into the line. Come on, up and running. There you go.
So Trevor Hendy is up and away, the first man up the beach. He's a very calm character these days, Nicole. Yesterday we were out with him and he ordered a soy decaf chai latte of all things.
I think it was called I'm Soft in a Mug.
Trevor Hendy doing very nicely in the first leg. He's the first one through. We'll move on from this leg to the swim and then the board. Trev Hendy hands over to his man in the swim, which is Sean Davis. Sean Davis, a former Australian lifesaving team captain.
Yeah, great sprinter, Sean Davis. He has had some great success in the surf. He tried for a little while to make it onto the Australian swimming team as well. He is a very fast sprinter indeed. Great 200 freestyler, showing some really good surf knowledge as well. Getting under those little breaks. Nice high legs from all the boys getting out until they can start getting their stroke rate going.
Some wonderful swimmers coming into this leg. Our own Guy Leach there, he's on the beach pumping himself up. He's all ready to go. Look at him.
He's warming up.
He has been training down at Manly non-stop for this. He's straight into the water. He's firing. He's fit. He calls himself the best looking 46-year-old and fittest 46-year-old in the country, and we're going to see and see what he can do. Nicole, amazing how much technique comes into this side of things, and these guys, the coaches, they have got it absolutely down pat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how else are they going to be telling the best Ironmen how to do it out there? And Phil Clayton's still out there training with Kai Hurst each and every day, and basically having better surf skills on most occasions than Kai Hurst. Oh, he's just been hammered in that, but held it beautifully.
Managed to keep his head down and stay on top of the wave. The feet stay down, and he's the first man out of the water. Don't you worry about that. That is a beautifully performed swim by Phil Clayton. Looks $1 million coming up the beach as well. So his team will take a nice lead through at this stage. Team 7, that was Timmy Fidel, led him out the ski, and the board will be brought home by Stephen King, who obviously came top 3 in the Pro Ironman series and the runner-up in the World Ironman title. So not a bad man to finish it off, Nick.
So all eyes now for Guy Leach, and he pops up. Hair's intact, looking beautiful, Leachy.
Can't miss him. He got the hair in the right spot. He's glistening, he's bronzed, and he's making his way up the beach. He's still a tremendously fit man. Continuing out in front, it is Team Clayton. On the board is Stephen King. As we open up the shot, you can see a nice lead they have. Darren Mercer, you're out on the water. How are you travelling?
Oh, how you going, Harry?
I think I'm a bit better than you. More importantly, how are you going?
It's not as bad as it looks.
Conditions look reasonably choppy out there. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm not too bad. I'm just behind Jeremy Connor. But the bad thing is, Kirsty Holmes is in front of me.
Come on, mate, you can't let a girl beat you, no matter how good she is. Big paddles.
I can see a wave coming. I want it.
Just battling his way around the boy, trying to get in front of Kirsty Holmes.
Oh, and they're going to go head-to-head here. Kirsty's showing off some beautiful skills there up on the knees.
What wonderful technology that is to bring the boys commentary from the beach and from the water, as this is about a race for 3rd, 4th and 5th at this stage. But out in front, we saw Stephen King dominating with Team Clayton.
Oh, I reckon Kirsty might get him. I think it's just the race within the race, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
Right on the line.
Pretty hard to get straight off that ski and up onto the beach, I would have thought, Nicole. Darren just cruising along at 182.
He's doing really well now out there, Trev Hendy. Heart rate of about 182, mate. How are you feeling?
Look, like my heart rate's 182. Killing me. Look, I'm trying to get this wave, and then I might be able to catch up a bit here. But a lot of fun. Good to see all the boys together again.
Where are you positioned exactly in the field, Trev?
Well, sorry, I'm just going to work on this one. Here we go, catching up.
Take the deep breath now.
The aim is to catch up before the end of the run leg. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, you still got it, big fella. The great man, you still have it.
Trevor Hendy just working his way down beautifully through that nasty little shore break, and have a look at him go up the beach, just reining them in, rounding up a couple of competitors, and the big man with the arms pumping and the legs going. Look at Trevor Hendy, Nicole.
Fantastic work on the sand. He's going to come around now and he's going to hand over to the next leg, which is the swim leg, and Davo's in, as he says. Sean Davis is now in.
The former Australian life-saving team captain. By gee, that was impressive by Trev Hendy. They kept the ski on line and he's sucking them in now, but he powered up the beach. That looks to be Phil Clayton, who put in that dominant swim in the first lead, gave his team a big lead. They've been rounded back a little bit, and that looks to be Craig Riddington making his way through the field.
Yeah, Riddo's been doing some good training in Manly for this swim leg. He's said the only thing he was worried about was whether or not his calves blew out on the run part of it, but Mark Williams is still sitting very firmly in behind Phil Clayton in second spot.
Mark Williams will be handing over on the board leg to Gavin Hill, who's the father of Corey, who of course came second in the Coolangatta Gold up here a couple of weeks ago. Phil Clayton's just trying to get onto one of those swells to punch his way up the beach, and he's onto the front of it now, Nick.
And Wally missed it. So Mark Williams missing it. Phil Clayton, he will suck everything out of this wave. Beautiful body surfer. Here we are now. That's Gavin Hill right beside you with the white board. So he's put in some really good paddling strokes there.
Kenny Wallace looks like he's moved his way into the front. What a wonderful effort by him, the former Olympian, just stroking his way, and he's past Team Clayton at this stage, it looks like.
Well, the athletic performance shines through, doesn't it? He is a current gold medalist and board is not his speciality, so he's done a brilliant job. He's better known as a ski paddler and kayak paddler. So on that green and gold board, he's got himself through in front of the other guys, which is Gavin Hill was in second. Let's see where Gavin Hill, the fittest 49-year-old going around, whether or not he is in second, but look at the celebration.
Kenny Wallace just holding his hands out to the crowd as they chase him down, but I don't think they're going to get him from there. A few high fives along the way for Kenny Wallace. A wonderful performance by his team, Team Olympian. That is Grant Davies on the ski, Emma Moffat on the swim, and Kenny Wallace takes out the first of the Legends Series here at Currumbin. What a wonderful come-from-behind win.
Gavin Hill taking out second, and Mark Bennett's getting into third there. Tight finish in the end for the Legends.